Okay, the latest model railway update is not much train wise, but we split the fields. As you can see, we've added a stone wall, the Land Rover, we've got the shepherd with the sheep, and we've added stone wall around the outside, and we've added barbed wire, well not barbed wire, sorry, a wire fence. Here's another view of the wire fence, and to be honest it was an absolute nightmare. To tell you to stick the posts in and then feed the wire through, and that didn't work. So in the end we fed it through and then we put the post down. And it looks okay for what we want because it's part of an old World War I diorama, split in the field, so it isn't going to be perfect. It's going to be bent, knackered, post bent, etc. in an industrial area. But that wasn't deliberate, that's just because we weren't any good at putting it up. But yeah, we're happy with it for what it is. But it's the kind of thing, this wire fence, that by the time you get good at it, you don't need to do it anymore. But it looks okay for what we want to do and where we're at. Here's a view of the distance with the field. The dog and the shepherd I painted. The sheep are Bachmann Scenecraft items. But they work okay. There's not enough sheep really. We're going to get another pack and put those in the field. And I realise the Land Rover doesn't match with the era, but if, you know, it's a mix and match. We're not sticking directly to it. And yeah, it works quite well for what we think. Here's another view of the field, and you can see the wall. The wall was originally white and we painted it with grey paint, then we weathered it, and then we added some greenery to it like it would have, and it kind of goes in. Yeah, we think it looks okay, but as I said, we've mixed and matched eras. We're not keeping to eras because we want our model railway to be fun with lots of options with it, otherwise you get bored. So with, you know, our model railway it's not sticking to a particular time, it's whatever we feel like doing. And here's a slightly wider angled view, seeing how the field has been split up with the stone wall across it, and you can see the sheep, you can see the wire fence at the station. And yeah, the grass we've bunched up a little bit, because it's not going to look like a baize, is it? You know, these fields never look like where you play snooker. And yeah, no, we think it's okay. I'll zoom in a bit, really, really slow. And you can see the shepherd who I painted. You can see the Land Rover and the weathering we did on the fence. The gate was a Wills kit, which we used parts of. And the Wills kits are pretty good. You can take bits out of them and use them in different ways. And I go back really, really slowly, and you can see how it fits in with the whole concept. What we've also done is you can see a twitchell by the wire fence, which was part of the Wills kit, and it has a plastic base. You've got two choices: dig a hole in your board to fit it in, or as what we did was we glued it down and we put some greenery around it so it kind of smooths it over as to how it fits in. But yeah, that works as well. There's a few bits of the kit we haven't used, but we're not just going to put items in because we bought them. That's absolutely ridiculous. But yes, no, we're pleased with that, how that twitchell's turned out. As it so happens, we ran out of posts for the wire fence and we had a gap and it fitted in. I'm not going to lie or bullshit, and that's how it kind of worked. We've added a sheep drinking from the trough. We've added a couple of flowers in there, a few more bushes, which we think works, which makes it a little bit more realistic. The problem with the model railways is getting it so that it's fun, but it's not just a load of track laid down. And unless you've got loads and loads of space, which we haven't, we hope we've kind of got an in-between place you can be. Anyway, thanks for looking.